Alright, hey YouTube, it's Chase here with Reaper Designs HD, and here's another Cinema 4D tutorial for you guys. I'm going to be showing you how to make a basic beginner's intro. It's going to be exploding text. This is what it should look like. Just going to have a camera roll out, and then your text kind of like deforms or explodes as the effector goes across. So without further ado, let's get started. So you want to go to File New, or Control-N, Command-N, and you want to come and make some text. So come to MoGraph, Text Object, just straighten it out. Edit your text real quick to say whatever you want. I'm going to do Reaper because, you know, that's me. And you can also change your font and stuff like that. For this tutorial, you're going to want to pick a real big, thick black font, so I'm going to choose Arial Black because it's nice and bulky. And change my depth to about 130. Just even this out a little bit. Alright, now what you want to do is make sure your text is perfectly how you want it, because once after the next step, you will not be able to edit your text. So you want to make a new material and choose whatever color you want your text to be. I'm going to go with a baby blue. Well, more of like a seafoam greenish. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, once you've done that, you want to make sure you have your text selected. I don't know about that. And select C on your keyboard, and it's going to make your text editable. And you're going to want to click all the drop downs, and you'll have each individual letter. And you're just going to want to make sure you select Reaper or whatever you have and just drag it down here, and then select Motext and delete it. Just cleans it up a bit. Alright, so now once you got that done, you want to select Reaper, come to MoGraph and PolyEffects. Then you want to take PolyEffects and drag it onto Reaper and make it a child. And once you've done that, you want to make sure you have PolyEffects selected, and you want to go to MoGraph, Effector, Random Effector, and then you want to select that random effector, and you want to go to Fall Off and change it to a spherical fall off, and you should have a little sphere that comes up, and just adjust it to where it's evenly placed on your text, and drag it into the beginning of your text. Now, when you drag it across, your text will explode. Now, you guys can mess with the settings on this to make it to where you can over here fall off. You can adjust the fall off. The less you do, the less smooth it's going to be. It just kind of falls. As you can see, it's glitchy. So I like to keep my fall off about 60%. The more fall off you have, the less explosion you have on your text though. So once you got your fall off set, you can come over here to your weight and your size and change the explosion and all that stuff. But I'm not going to do that right now because this is tutorial purposes. So next, what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to make sure your random effector is selected and your text is inside the viewing space, and make sure the keyframe bar is at 0. You're going to want to make a new keyframe, drag to the end, make sure your random effector is selected, drag it to the end, and keyframe it. So when you play it, you'll pretty much have this effect. If you want a longer intro, you can change the amount of frames to 100 frames, 200 frames. I wouldn't really recommend going that high because it'll be really slow. So next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to add a camera. So come up here where the light is, hold down and select camera, and there should be a little black box over here. You want to select it so it's white, which means you're looking through the camera. What you're also going to want to do is color your text, if you want to make any colors, because, you know, I didn't do that earlier. So just let me drag these colors on there real quick. Oops. I'm tired, so, you know, I haven't thought anything through. So there, you got your text colored. I'm sure you guys already did that. So now make sure your camera is selected, and you're just going to want to come up here and zoom in, come up a little more, and then look down just to where you can almost see the text. Just go up back a little bit and make sure the frame's at 0, keyframe it, and then drag to about frame 70, or however many frames you guys have, drag it near the end, and then you're going to want to zoom out, come back down, and then just straighten back out with your text. Zoom in here a little bit, just like that, and then keyframe it there. So what you should have all together is this. It's a cool little intro effect. You can also add some like text at the bottom where it comes out at the end, youtube.com/yourchannel. But yeah, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Comment, rate, subscribe, and have a great day. Thank you.